Many programs in television have been centered around a marriage, and each of those programs has conveyed a message on what a happy marriage should look like. This is done through the use of formal elements, which include costume, setting, lighting, etc. By examining the formal elements in an episode of Bewitched and an episode of Gilmore Girls, we can see how the formal elements of each show are used to depict that wives are meant to be submissive to their husbands. In Lynn Spiegel's TV and the Family Circle, she states, women were given a highly contrasting solution to the changing roles of gender and identity. They were now told to return to their homes where they could have babies and make color-coordinated meals. We see this new media representation of women as housewives in both Bewitched and Gilmore Girls. Bewitched was a popular sitcom from the 1960s that centered around Samantha, a witch who marries a mortal man, Darren. Despite having great power, Samantha is happy to resign herself to a life as an average housewife at the request of her husband. I'll be looking at a sequence in the Bewitched pilot episode when Darren and Samantha are celebrating the wedding night in a hotel room and Samantha confesses that she is a witch. Sam and Darren are set almost directly in the middle of the shot, with each of their sides meant to be a representation of themselves. The outfits and setting of this scene highlight Samantha's femininity. The pastel pink color and lace of her nightgown both imply girlishness and fragility, and the color scheme of the bedroom complement her outfit, which further amplifies those features. The dark blue of Darren's robe gives off a feeling of authority and is very different from Samantha's costume. His collared pajama top is similar to the dress shirt he wears to work later in the episode. As the colors of the bedroom match Samantha's outfit, the colors of the outer living area match Darren's clothes. This all combines to give off a much more masculine energy. Due to the similar color scheme, Samantha is more closely related to the bedroom, a confined area. Darren, on the other hand, is linked to the living area that surrounds the exterior of the bedroom. This is a metaphor for their roles as housewife and working husband. The bedroom represents the home Samantha must now take care of and be enclosed in, while Darren is free to roam outside the home as he pleases.
Hello?
Gilmore Girls is a modern-day TV show that centers around a single mother and her daughter. In the episode That Damn Donna Reed, Rory and her boyfriend argue over whether or not Donna Reed is a good role model, ending in Rory backing down from her beliefs and making her boyfriend dinner in a Donna Reed-like manner to make him happy. Although the show has been applauded for its strong female characters, we see in this episode how mise-en-scène is used to define the role of woman as housewife.
You don't know who Donna Reed is? The quintessential 50s mom with the perfect 50s family?
Never without a smile and high heels?
Hair that if you hit it with a hammer would crack?
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
At the start of the episode, Rory is seen wearing sweats with her hair down, eating takeout pizza on the couch with her mother. She sits on the couch while Dean sits on the floor, placing her above him in the scheme of the sequence. In Mary Beth Harlovich's Sitcoms and Suburbs, she states, the nostalgic lag between the historical specificity of the social formation and the popularity of the suburban family sitcom on the primetime schedule underscores the sitcom's ability to mask social contradictions and to nationalize women's place in the home. Harlovich's point applies to Rory's situation because despite mocking the Donna Reed show at the start of the episode, she eventually conforms to the ideal it gives off because of how the show represents a housewife. At the end of the episode, Rory is dressed in the classic 1950s housewife fashion. She wears heels, a dress, and her hair is done. Yet, she dressed up for the same occasion as she wore sweats for in the beginning of the episode, to have dinner with her boyfriend. The contrasting outfits Rory wears show how her character changes during the episode to conform to her boyfriend's ideals of what a woman should be. In the first chapter of Betty Friedan's The Feminine Mystique, Friedan makes the point that women who had once wanted careers were now making careers out of having babies. Both Samantha and Rory apply to the situation as Rory gives up her beliefs and dresses up like a housewife to appease her boyfriend, and Samantha gives up magic, a huge part of who she is, for her husband. Both shows use formal elements to show how women are expected to be the mutable, malleable half in a relationship to maintain the patriarchal values that dominate the suburban home. This is especially interesting because Gilmore Girls, unlike Bewitched, is a modern-day television program. Yet despite being part of an era of television that exists during a period of time where women have gained more rights, it still protects and defends the same values shows in the 1960s wanted to convey to the public about what a happy suburban family should look and act like, and how the ideal about family relies heavily on the construction of the housewife.